Welcome, and today I'm going to describe to you how to beat 9 circles in Geometry Dash. Before we go on to the video, I would like to ask you to like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a ton, and we are just broke 30 subscribers today, so it would be greatly appreciated if you can help us get to 100 subscribers before July 15th. That'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Alright, let's break into it. So, 9 Circles is a level that everyone knows. It is one of the most popular levels in the game right now. And currently, I just beat it about a week ago. So, I have a lot of tips and tricks that I can help you and guide you through this level. We may begin. So first of all, the beginning cube. So here this is going to work. What we're going to do is first, you're gonna jump on top of this block. So the very top of the block is where you go. You don't go down here. Don't go over on the middle here. Jump on top of this block. Then you jump. You skip this jump pad here. And you can hold after you can hold there, like that, or you could just do a timing jump on top of there. So then you after that you jump over this saw here. Hit this blue pad, jump onto this blue pad, and either you'll land on this corner and you'll just fall off, or sometimes you'll land down there and you'll have to jump off. Most of the time you'll land down here, but sometimes people land on the corner. So jump off, and you'll just jump into this auto section here. Then you'll jump over this triple spike, pretty self-explanatory. There's a lot of fakes in the beginning, but it's not too terrible. We'll jump up for this blue portal, jump up again. Do not jump into the yellow portal. Jump over the 2 spikes here by holding. And then for these fake blocks, you'll fall down on the first one, then hold the rest of the way. For this ship part, this is one of the hardest parts in the beginning for most people. The first section, you'll hold up, and then land on this slope here. Hold up. On the slope, but once you land directly on the slope, then you must tap right away. So like this. So that you don't slide off of it and die, right? And then the second slope you're gonna slide all the way off of, but once you hit this middle section right about here, that means what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna start going up with this nice tap, and then tap small a few times to then further go through here. Now you're gonna hold up on this top slope for the roof. That gives a sliding effect that you can strafe fly under this bottom one here. And you can hold to go up. You will not slide on this bottom slope here, and it will kill you. You can avoid sliding on most of the slopes. That is good. You can go through the middle section here. Then you move on to you'll slide through this middle section here. I had to go back. Do not slide on slope. See, it just rides up and kills you. So you go up through here. You can hold up here. I've never tried holding up there. You might be able to hold if you try. So just slide through here. I don't know. That checkpoint is terrible right now, actually. So we'll get rid of it. There you go. You go straight through there, straight through that one. Then you'll ride on this slope here, right? And then in between each saw blade, you'll click. So in between these, and then these ones, see, works perfectly. 2 times click. Then you'll hold when you get to the bottom of this one, hold to go up, and then kind of tap until you get to that slope there. Once you hit the slope, you'll slide perfectly with the ball portal. No need for any more taps. The ball part is fairly challenging. I died here definitely a lot of times, at least 100. Wall played from 0. It's decently tough, but it's not like deadly tough. So here, there's a lot of fakes in this ball part. So first you're gonna hit the first blue orb, right? Then the second blue orb, and then the second and the first yellow pad. But then you'll hit this third blue orb, right? And now then you'll not hit this next yellow orb, right? You're just skipping this one and skip this one. Now you can hit the yellow orb, but the coin is way easier. I would suggest going for the coin. If you don't go for the coin, just hit both blue pads, both the first yellow orb and then both of these blue ones here, and you'll be good. But I prefer to go for the coin because you can go down, and then you'll hit the last blue orb. And then you'll go back on the normal path. Very easy coin, even easier than the normal route, so I don't know why you don't do it. Because if you don't take the coin route, you have to slide through those saws right here, and then time these. Then you want to hit the top saw. But instead, you just go through here and hit that. And it's so much easier to get the coin. So hit this right up here, but you do not hit the blue. You hit the blue ball here, right? Hit the yellow ball, but do not hit the yellow pad. Do not hit the yellow ball there, but hit the second yellow orb. Then hit this blue orb. Hit the pink one, not the blue one. Hit none of those except for the last yellow one. And then now you're on to the wave part. This wave section, fairly tough. I found most of the beginning level to be tougher than the wave. Getting to the wave was exciting, but I did not find the wave too challenging in my opinion. It was not the hardest thing on the planet. The end towards the wave are the hardest, and there was a few checkpoints for me, which I will point out. The choke point are the hardest parts of the level, but the wave generally is fairly easy if you played a lot of wave levels before this. If you're going for this as a new hard demon and you have only beat like Verity and like, you know, a few easy and medium demons that have not a lot of wave in them, this level will rock your world. Then beware. I like to jump into the portal. It makes it feel more organic. I don't know why, but the bump up makes it just feel. It gives a weird feeling to it. Sometimes I go too up early. Sometimes I'll go too late because of the jump pad. So I really like to jump into it. It feels way more natural, right? You just get into it and do it. So I can't give you many tips for the way part because it's just something you'll have to learn. But I will give you as many as I can. I'm not going to give you directions, go up, go down, because you'll practice this part enough. You don't... Levels like Club Step, I could explain to you exactly how to do this shit part, but at this point in time, you're good enough to where you're at a hard enough level where you're going to have to practice it over and over again. So I'm not going to tell you how to exactly do it, but I will give you some hints on some fakes and some of the checkpoints and some tips I can give you on how I pass these choke points. So this fake coming up right here, this is one of the hardest fakes I got used to because the hitboxes are so weird. I don't know where to drop into exactly. The arrow isn't like the best helper here because everything's so black. Like sometimes I'll hit the top there, sometimes you'll hit the bottom there, and you're not just like, I don't know what to do. I can't use hitboxes in normal mode, so what do I do? Well, it's fairly simple. So you're gonna go up and you're gonna hold at the top. You're not gonna try to go down right here and then like go in like that. That's harder. You can if you want, but it is hard to do that. So if you just hold until you're about to hit the gray stuff at the top. You hold until you see the arrows, right? Hold until you hit the arrows. And then you'll go straight into it and then you spam out of it. It'll almost 10 times, practice it a little bit, but it'll work at 10 times out of none. Right? So here, don't go up too high or it will kill you, right? If you do up too high in that part, it does kill you. But even then, you have to go up pretty far for it to kill you. So the only thing that kills you inside this thing is the saw blade. So just go over it once and go up. You don't even have to spam. I found spamming to be easy. But you can just do 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1. And I found that a little bit harder because you don't get the board. Now that wasn't a checkpoint for me though. Once I practiced it enough, it really did not become that hard. I found it fairly easy, and the fake, it was challenging at first. Once you learn it without hitboxes, it becomes a piece of cake. Now this was the choke point for me. Going, not necessarily the slow part here. The slow part was pretty... This slow part right here is pretty simple. I did die here a few times, but not really. Right. Pretty simple part there. But what was the hardest for me was one of two things. For one, going down in here and then going back up. Being fast wave to go transition into the slow wave was hard. It's very jarring in this tight corridor, and it makes for a pretty tough little choke point here that I died to so many times imaginable. This next hardest part was transitioning into the yellow portal. I was not sure how to do it properly, but it's really simple, actually. So you're just going to hold into the yellow portal till about the first part of the saw blade, then you go down and then up again, right? Then that means you'll go straight to the middle, so I'll show you. Like that. Then go up like that. Nice. See? Nice, good stuff, right? then this part, there's not much trick to it. It's just a little bit of a tight wave. Nothing going on here that's too hard, right? Then again, nothing too hard. This part, here's a tip. Here's a good tip for this one. Go up. So the yellow pieces are what kills you. The yellow is the borderlines, except for the middle yellow. Like this yellow right here that I'm touching, that's not borderline, but the yellow in the middle, up here, see, that kills you next to the saw blade. So you don't want to go there. And also down there, that's where the wall is. The yellow one attached to the floor is the most deadly yellow. That's the sign. Since you don't have hitboxes, it's the best way to look at it. If I just avoid the yellow, like that, I win. It's so simple. So go up one spam, up one spam, up one spam, and then go into the portal at the top. Very simple stuff. Nothing tricky going on here. Now this big sweeping stroke, then spam through here, go up, down. Spam through here, go up, down. Not much tricks here. Tap once again, hold up. Spam through here. There's not many tricks I can give you because most of this is fairly skill on this part. However, I can give you plenty of tricks at the end. Now, here's this part here, right? You're gonna go up once, up again, and then click, right? Very simple. So, click. You'll get used to it. I would practice this part so many times right here. This Q part. I only died here once. Once I died here, I got at the very attempt afterwards. But this Q part is so nerve-wracking. When it's a deadlocked or 2v3 or club step, none of those levels really have stress tests like online levels, especially when you're getting into the harder demons. Easy demons, I get a little bit of stress, but not really because I'm so used to them and the endings of them. Even if it's hard, I die there. I'm like, yeah, I'll get back there really easily. Medium, yeah, sometimes mediums can be stressful at the end, but they're not that big of a problem, right? However, hard demons, that's not exactly the best. I'm beating hard demons currently, but like 2 or 3 in a week. But they're still not my best skill, right? So when you're on your hardest achieved difficulty, it can be stressful. And sad for 9 circles, oh, it can be stressful. The music is on your nerves from the big beats, and then it goes into this piano at the end, the clicks, and it's very stressful. And this part is just so stressful. So let me teach you how to beat this. For one, practice it over and over again. That's the number one thing is practice this part. But I will show you the fakes. So you're gonna jump late here, and late here. All 3 of those clicks are late. Late. The later the better. I've never died there when I was doing late, but I have died there a couple times in practice, especially on runs, by not doing late. Doing them late, it's almost impossible to you cannot run into the spikes on the edge. These spikes right here, you cannot run into them. You can't jump late enough to. So the later the better. Just don't fall off, right? You'll jump into the block right here. Don't jump. You can jump pretty late here as well. You won't jump too high to kill yourself, and you won't unless you hit this block here. You won't really do much damage for yourself. We'll jump again. Again, do it late. Hit this orb, this yellow orb here late. Very, very, very late. Now, you'll hit that orb. You'll hit this end of the stool, and then hold until you get to that part. Hold. You hit this jump pad. Hold there after the jump pad. Hold after the jump pad. Then hold again. And then click this orb. Not much going on there. Simple triple spike. You'll go there. That's a fake block. Go over that triple spike and then hold at that part. Click that orb and then you're done. Whew, this level is quite the stress test. Took me a long time to beat it. I wonder if I can beat it now. Let's see. And that's all I have for you. 9 circles. I beat this recently, like a week or two ago. Very fun level, but there's a lot to know about it, and I explained everything I could in 15 minutes. So, have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more content like this, and hopefully you beat it.